Hello friends, and welcome back to our Daily Women's Devotional, I Am Loved, edited by Carolyn Rathbun Sutton. Today is May 7th, and the title of today's devotional is Get Out of the Way, written by Marcella Lynch. The Bible verse can be found in Psalms chapter 27, verse 14. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Marcella writes, I'm in the grandmother phase of life now. A lot of water has gone under the bridge. I've always been sort of a take-charge person, trying to fix things myself. It has taken a lifetime of years to wait on the Lord. When our children were growing up, we lived in an urban area, about 30 miles south of San Francisco, California, United States of America. I saw that our daughter also had been gifted with God-given leadership qualities. We butted heads on many occasions. I told myself, I am her mother and know best. When she was 15, she wanted her own car. We told her that when she saved enough money for a car, the license and operating expenses, we would talk about it. Only a year later, she said, I have the money for my car and have spotted the one I want on the car lot. When a sophomore in academy, she wanted to go live with grandma and grandpa in the country and homeschool. Huh? We said no and suggested other options. Nothing appealed to her. What did happen, however, was that in a local pet store where she worked, she met some customers that invited her to come live with them in the country. They were a young secular couple that had several dogs that lived in the house with them, and they had horses in the barn. She loved that. She needed animals, was gifted with animals, and jumped at the chance to live with animals inside and outside the house. By that time, she was 18. Off she went. In spite of her mother's advice, that it was not wise for a beautiful young woman to move in with a married couple in their 30s. She innocently thought she could handle the world. Then one day, a friend called me and I sobbed my heart out to her. And that is when my dear friend gave me this great piece of advice. Get out of the way and let God work. Several months later, our daughter called and said she needed to get out quickly from her living arrangement because during the wife's absences, the husband had been propositioning her. My heart leaped with anger and joy at the same time. I learned that parents can't shield their kids forever, and that sometimes we have to get out of the way and let them learn from their own experiences. I learned that at her age, my job was to be her friend and not her conscience. But most of all, I learned to pray like crazy and get out of the way and let God work. Marcella Lynch, a retired home economics teacher, authored Cooking by the Book and hosted a 15-year cooking show on 3ABN. She has been a member of the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists Nutrition Council for 25 years, teaching vegetarian cooking instructor courses across the United States of America and hundreds of plant-based cooking classes. Now retired with her husband in Southern Oregon, United States of America, she still teaches cooking, new start, and wellness. Now, being a parent myself, I hate nothing more than seeing my child in pain and going through a difficult situation. If there is anything that I can do to stop them from feeling that hurt, I will take it in a heartbeat. But just like when we were teenagers and we thought that we had the world all figured out, they have that same mentality. And mom telling them that what they're doing is wrong or it may not be a good idea isn't going to change their mind. We need to let God work and know that once we've planted that little seed in their hearts, He will continue growing it. We have to trust and let God. Trust me, I know this is easier said than done. I hope that you guys are blessed, you enjoyed today's devotional, and I will see you again tomorrow.